Evacuate target area.
Really? This is what could you possibly want? You do know we're in a restaurant, right? It's not a place to, like, it's all over the floor. There's anvils everywhere. Why? Now I really yeah? Oh man, look at all this iron. I do need iron. It's true. I'm really struggling with it tonight. Like, really, really struggling with it. Oh man. Come on. I'm Mr. Streamer, man. I can stream. Tonight, we're gonna play more Factorio, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I might. No. You played the studio opposite. I can play Factorio. Come on. Tonight, we're gonna play more Factorio, and I'm gonna work on endgame stuff. Maybe. God, my eyes are fucking bothering me. But we are very close to beating Factorio. Like, very fucking close. I could theoretically just slap railguns on one of our ships and leave. Maybe. But I don't really want to do that. I want to design a ship that uses all of the fancy tech that we got to build, to like do all the things. I think it would be a lot of fun. So we're going to do that, or we're going to try to do that anyways. So that's the plan. Hi, button. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is like the most low energy I've ever been. I definitely considered not streaming tonight. I definitely considered it. I thought about it. But I know that if I don't stream, I'm just letting my frustration and my grumpiness get the best of me. I'm going to bed soonish. Yeah, you got that job now. I can't believe it. I'll never see you again. I was like everybody else. Just like everybody else. Not supposed to be working until 7 a.m. It's so broke, so they changed up the schedule. That is one thing I'll still never understand is like, oh, is the game not working? What a great way to start off the stream. There we go. The OBS is not working. Wrong screen, sir. I know exactly what I did wrong. Skitters into your maze. Yeah, the plan tonight is to do a spaceship, I guess. That is the next thing I have to do. I've automated or oh my gosh, what is happening here? Oh right, I cut this off. Oh my goodness. Why is rocket productivity not going? Oh, because we don't have... Oh my gosh. We upgraded a few things. Mostly, we used stack inserters, which are insanely powerful. I'd argue they're more powerful than turbo belts. I feel like these could be speed modules, but we're gonna let that go. We could do this. Let's see here. Do some beacons. I have nothing in my inventory. Man, I feel like I am having an allergy attack. It is not fun. Where are my... Do this. Does this too? Speed modules your base? Can we even do that? Do we have the technology? We should. Where's everybody at? What's everybody up to? Golden was taken. Right. We fully automated Golden was taken. Theoretically, Golden was taken will now make the blue science. Which... probably small problem. Aquilo is not making its own rockets. Oh no. Some of the base froze over. But why? Oh, did I not connect this line? Yeah, it looks like I forgot to connect this line. That's not gonna work. God, I feel like I'm having an allergy attack. It is not fun. I can barely see what I'm doing. Oh. What is going on here?
I am assuming direct control.
Please don't. Please don't. I mean, I guess I do this. There we go. It's amazing how much residual heat stays in the pipes. There we go. I mean, theoretically that works. Did something else freeze? Uh-huh. Is it not connected? No, it's definitely connected. Oh, here we go. We're not on automatic requests. So, theoretically, we also need to deliver rocket parts to Aquilo. Which I think we could achieve. Dude, I might have to just not... I don't know what's going on. I will be back. One moment. I'm gonna get some friggin' cough drop. Okay. Hopefully this will help. Oh.
Erectus.
Truly. All right, so what we're gonna do is copy and paste this and make our... We need to make another platform. Does anybody here want to be named after a spaceship that isn't already? Okay. Let's launch a space platform. I'm gonna pick somebody from the Discord. I don't know what the hell I swallowed or got in my eye. Okay. We're gonna copy the golden was taken. Make the new and improved. What's happening here? What the fuck is this? Why is this looking like this? There we go. What? Why does it look like that? That's very annoying. Oh, okay, well. Okay. I don't know what that was all about. I guess I was holding the blueprint. We are literally not picking up enough copper cable. That's insane. Which, once again, stack inserters save the day. I can't imagine what, like, legendary stack inserters would even be like. I have any stack inserters on the planet? I do. I have 47 exactly. And we can speed this up. I wonder how many speed modules I have in the system. Like, theoretically, all this could be replaced with one of these. I wonder how many it takes just to saturate the green belt. Well, that many is more. Oh my god, it's actually full. Ooh, now we're running out of iron. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. All right. I need the upgrade blueprint. Yeah, the stack inserter upgrade is like one of the biggest upgrades you can get. Because you don't have to change your entire build. You can just... Oh, here are stack inserters. I'm making 2 billion. More iron now. We need more stack inserters. Lord Emma Poshmar's, how did Lord Emma Poshmar's, Somebody else going to Gleba. The muzzle parrot is. Can I have you pick up, can I get, 250? Just the stack inserters alone, man. That's not been doing. Doing pretty good. We ran out of eggs again, dude. How? How even? That is so fucking annoying. Whatever. Oh my god. The power of a fully saturated iron belt. It's not even fully saturated. That's a little loud. Not even fully saturated, just partially saturated. And already it's backed up again. Look at that. That's the power of this fully functional, like, could we go, we can go even faster. How fast could we go? There's gotta be like an upper limit where you can't feed it fast enough, right? Like if I do this. Ow. Like, look at that. Waiting for them to catch up. Oh, here we go. Holy cow. What? How many is it producing per second? It's producing 48 per second. How many is that per minute? No. $2,880 per minute out of one lowly factory. And it could do more. Theoretically, I could put another one here. Like, it's not using all of the, Could we go one more? This is touching. Theoretic? No, I think that's it. That's the last one. You could probably fit one more if I push this down more. You could fit one right here. I wonder how many you could get around it. Now I'm curious. Let's take a look. Wow. Let's see here. So if I grabbed an electromagnetic plant, I did this. We put one down. And so, like, it depends on what you're gonna make, right? If we're just making electronic circuits, we need in and out. We could theoretically do the out like this. Right, and then do this. Oh, the fact that it's not even is just saddening. Do this. Oh, we could even it out. Like that. And then beacons. Unlimited beacons, but no beacons. Like, that's the limit right there. Okay. And we're not going for, like, they all have to be perfect. We're just going as many as we could get. One there. One there. One there. So probably this many? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12. We're going to send, I think it was the hydrogen. Who's hanging out over Gleba? It was the Puzzled Pirate. Puzzled Pirate, did you grab? Yes, they did. Can I add a Navis station? Can you head to Navis, please? I'm going to steal them for a bit. They're resupplying Gleba, or Gleba with rocket parts. We can borrow them for a minute. Like, this is the upper limit of what's possible. What's possible with base mods anyways? Like, this is not, what's it called? This is not using, what's the word? Anything legendary. We're not using legendary stuff yet. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of my power. Already has 24. It needs outbounding. Just for the moment. You can do this. Doesn't have modules inside either. We're going purely for speed here. Nothing else. We have more big inserters on the way. They're rapidly approaching. Are you fucking serious? Circuit. Hate it when it does that. I forget that the ships are automatic sometimes and they're not just big blocks that I'm sending from place to place. Wow, the sushi roll is done. Ammo restock, please. Fuel restock. This ship, I need to check and make sure other stuff is not present. No, stop. We'll let it load. It'll be fine. Like, what's like, this looks cursed. It's crazy that the belts cannot consume this much, but if it was, it would be a saturated belt line. It's absolutely insane. Like, imagine whopping some speed modules on here. Like, we could theoretically. Like, just playing with beacons and speed modules is so much fun. Yeah, can't put any over here. Put a little bit. I'd love a compare. Oh, it does say products finished. You'd think. I guess the resources are coming in from here. Nearly 500,000. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled programming. I am very excited to see what this does. The upgrade should be on the way. There they are. It's actually not unloading fast enough. That's wild. Can we unload it fast enough to see its true potential? Maybe not, because a lot of them were used up for this. Because I can only manipulate things via the bot network, it makes things a little sticky sometimes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is making 52.1 per second. It has already completed 7,000 green circuits. That's crazy. And that's not enough. We need more. I like how it's perfectly balanced too. It's not clogging. It's not overfilling. It's just going that fast. That's absolutely insane. What a beautiful machine. Do you think we have enough green circuits now? That's not why we're here. I was just messing around. Why? Right. I mean... Then we do this. Everything gets speed modules. Everything. I'm a speed module fiend, man. You just build in a completely different way with speed modules, and like, look at this compared to this. This is a classic build. You've got your 2 lanes in, 1 lane out. This is literally just 2 lanes in, 1 lane out, which is so much cleaner. We'll see if this machine catches up with, let's see, what other one are we using? This one? This has already completed 2.1 million electronic circuits. That's insane. Is it unloading as fast as possible? Yeah, it is. That's nuts. Well, well, well. Oh, man. 128,000. Pretty impressive. I mean, we just keep going, right? Like, we could go on forever. Some of these are still pretty cheap. The rocket part productivity, again, in my opinion, is like the best thing to do. Like, it saves you so many other resources because it, as I understand it, makes the entire rocket part cheaper. Or you get more productivity, so you get a free rocket part every once in a while. And that saves you a ton of resources because, like, every free rocket part is 1 rocket part you don't need. The launcher. It's quite good. Yeah. We'll drop off our stuff and get out of here. Is the Folly here? The Folly is not here. The flagship is not here. We need the flagship. Where is it? Some Vulcanus. Okay. We leaving. I've had my fun. Again, we could redesign the entire base, but I don't think we need to, I'll be honest. Sometime tonight. I would like to leave, please. We still haven't built any railgun ammunition either. Should we use the railguns on planet Navis? It would be very funny. Are we not transporting cannon artillery shells? Or what? What's going on? We are. Oh, this is my range versus their range. Always love to see the artillery like absolutely doing its job. The wall is definitely not going there. That is a very old pin. I like at some point the outer biter nest just become a giant red wall of blob and death. And it's all completely meaningless because you can just go right through it. They fire that fast? I wish I could look at the minimap from the, like... From the minimap is what I was gonna say. That doesn't make much sense. Vulcanist, please. I'm still super happy this ship worked out. It just looks so good. Oh, I do have water tanks. I thought for a second I didn't have water tanks on the ship. I'm gonna lose my mind. The craziest part is, without the railguns and all that, if we put fusion reactor and some rocket pods, most ships could make it to Aquilo now. Power was really more of the issue. Now that we have the fusion reactor, like, we're set. Okay. $256 bits. The final ship. The final ship. What do we even call it? I guess I should name the last ship, right? Trying to think of a good name. I have the shippy. Checkmate and Omega. I think I will call it the Omega. What an edgy name. And we are going to drop down to the surface. Just so the map stays nice and clean. It doesn't, like, switch back and forth between this ship and the other ship. Absolutely insane. Okay, the Omega. Needs a defensive platform. It's going to be up there for a while. The Amiga. I've seen a lot of people make their final ship in the shape of, like, an invader style ship, or not invaders, but what's the word I'm looking for? Why are the networks showing? Space invaders, which is a pretty fun concept. My OCD. All right, let's design a spaceship. It's so quiet up here. Why isn't it requesting stuff? What's going on? Okay, there we go. They must have just been waiting for robots, I guess. Okay. Hello? We're not requesting ammo? There's 4,800 available on the planet. What's going on here? I'm very confused. There's something wrong. Did it already request it? No, what is happening? Does it need to be more? It's going really good. It's good to see you, nothing there. I'm a little bit under the weather and a little bit mentally fatigued tonight, but I'm attempting first design of the endgame spaceship, but we're already having a little bit of trouble. For some reason, it's not requesting. Bruh.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Wait, what? Why? Why can it not? Did I launch that in orbit over the wrong planet? I did. Okay, so we need to launch it again. I'm actually going to disable this. Okay. It's true. I need some water. I'll be right back. Oh, man. Okay, let's do this again. Over Vulcanus. I was like, why? What did I do wrong? I know this game now. Ah, look at that graph skyrocket, baby. $1.5K science per minute. That must be our max. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Actually, it's probably not even our max. Is everything working? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. That's all of them. Wow. And don't look at these that they have speed modules in them, okay? Don't think about that too much, all right? But wow, 1,500 science per minute is pretty good. All right, over the correct planet this time. Now we wait. And we request everything. So I'm thinking about, like, what kind of spaceship do we want? What style, what design? I think we want the 4-thruster block configuration that we got from our original creation. I think this thruster block is just so good. Interesting. For some reason it won't let me go down any further. It theoretically could only be that wide. I wonder how wide you really could make your spaceship. But this little engine block, honestly, this ship is really good. I feel like we could retrofit this ship. Let's make sure we're not screwing up. Where is it? The golden was taken? Okay, it's not, they're not interlinked like that one ship was. We had an issue where the ship I was working on was a blueprint of another ship, and it started deleting all of its, what am I trying to say? Of its orders, as if they were both the same ship. So I would delete something on one ship, and it would, wow, I am not eloquent tonight. I delete like this, and on the other ship that was a clone of it would also get deleted, and that was not good. We want to go to Fulgora. We want to pick up blue circuits. $2K. And we don't want to go to Aquilo first. And what else do we need? We need this, and we need fuel. Where are we going to pick up the fuel from? I guess we would probably, theoretically, we'd want to pick it up from Gleba, right? But I don't think I'm making fuel on Gleba. I don't think I just never did that. Are we making fuel? I'm kind of grumpy we're not making eggs anymore. No, we're not making fuel. How hard would it be to make fuel? The factory must grow. Good sticky note. Mavenir, it's good to see you. Welcome back to Light Fire Station. Factory must have grow. You're so right. Oh, growth. I can read. Let's see here. Now, this is your 19th sticky note. Congratulations. Excuse me. Well, I type up a giant post in my Discord server discussing at great lengths the powers of this council. I'm kind of obsessed, I'll be honest. Okay. So, here it is. We need the fusion reactor. Oh, it actually fits in line. What great mercy they have provided for us. Let's pop this down right. I guess we kind of want to think of a shape. How crazy can we go? Holy cow. I just like keep going. Okay, there is a limit. Wait, there's a limit? Oh my god. There's a limit to how big your ship can be? Why? It's like, is there a purpose to letting your ship get this big? Yeah, we're not actually gonna do this. But it's good to know that there's a limit. That means there's theoretically a limit to how much you can do with a spaceship. Okay. I think maybe at long last we make the orb. Is a spaceship even or odd? Oh. I was wondering why it was requesting so much space platform. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Have a good night, bun. Cat. Fusion reactor. I mean, I guess we direct insert. Is there any reason not to? Pretty sure all that stuff was brought home, wasn't it? Did I drop it all off on Novius? That'd be really annoying. I had somebody pick all this stuff up. Was it the jewels? Yes, it was. Where are we? We got the cold fluoroketone. We got the rail guns. We got, for some reason, a lot of ice. We have all the extra materials required. Mostly the fusion reactors. It's interesting. The fusion reactor is strong, but I'd argue that the nuclear reactor is more versatile. Maybe. I don't know. It's really hard to tell, because I haven't used them yet. If I had used both of them side by side, I understand the footprint of the fusion reactor is so much smaller. I don't know. Nightmare here to calm down for a bit. I am kind of having a nightmare at work, so I know the feeling. Alright. Let's drop everything. I don't know why we have so much ice. Cold fluoroketone. Soviets, good to see you. Welcome back to Live Fire Station. The fusion reactor rods. I'm doing okay. I honestly think about not streaming tonight, but I am here because I know I want to have fun. If I don't stream, I'm not gonna have a good time. I'm just gonna mope and be miserable about it. Factorio will be good for me. Let's request cold Asbestos Amiibos. Thank you so. Oh my goodness, you're the first new subscriber in quite some time.
Thanks for the tier 1 subscription, Asbestos Amoeba.
Thank you for the tier 1 subscription. Welcome to the list. Let me write your name down. I'm very excited. Where's my fancy pen? Enjoy the emotes. Oh, Amiibo is spelled with an E there. Amoeba. Where's my fusion reactor? So, we need to input cold fluoroketone and export hot fluoroketone. And do you think you can drink the fluoroketone? Thank you so much for the subscription with just a subscription, no subscription with Prime. It's very, very kind of you. Weirdest request ever. Fluoroketone from Vulcanus. Deserved. You know what? You're right. I'm pretty sure we need a cryogenics plant to cool the fluoroketone off. We do. And let me guess, the cryogenics plant is not symmetrical. No, of course not. I'm gonna do something really stupid for symmetry. Only best times chicken parm variety. Well, thank you. We're gonna make the hot fluoroketone and the cold fluoroketone. We have to get the fluoroketone into the system, though. Also, we need some cryogenics plants, so we need to send the jewels out to Aquilo. I need a stack of cryogenics plants. Again, why are we storing so much ice? Import 20? That should be enough. Oh, I should have dropped off the railguns. Hello? What did I set this to? There we go. Okay. I guess theoretically we could also pick up a fusion reactor for this ship. Not that it really needs one. Back to work. So while we wait, we need to design a forward battery. Again, theoretically, we could just send it with enough rockets and some railgun ammo. We could produce the railgun ammo and rocket ammo planet side, send it, call it a fucking day. I'm not gonna do that. I want to produce everything that we need on this ship. So, I request the reactor rods as well. Import from Vulcanus. What do you mean? There's 200 on the planet. Come on now. Oh, while we wait for that, the rail guns. Let's do those first. How many rail guns do I want? We basically need to cover the entire ship length area. What these do is these snipe off the biggest asteroids. So they are a requirement to actually beat the game. You must build railguns. And of course, they're not symmetrical. Okay, that's symmetrical. But now we need other ammunition. We need smaller guns. We need smaller guns and we need rockets. And a decent supply of them. I'm now realizing it's probably very easy to build the final ship of the game and not super complex. If I'm honest with you, because, like, again, what do you actually need? You don't need that much. We need a temporary chemical plant to debarrel the hot fluoroketone. Or the cold fluoroketone. And I've just realized this particular setup won't work. I guess we could have just barreled the hot fluoroketone and sent it. It's a 4-4 recipe. What we'll have to do temporarily is pump it in manually with this. How do you unbarrel something? I thought you did it with a chemical plant. Do you not? Do you do it with a refinery? I've never had to unbarrel something before. No, that's not true. Oh, you unbarrel it with a normal machine, right? Spider Goat, it's good to see you. So just do this. Then we do this. Fluoroketone barrel. And now, quite calmly, which power is that? It's so much easier to just have a power pole on your ship. I think I will actually build now. Output full. Love how the plasma is just chilling. 1.7, 1.9. What's so full? Oh, the barrels. That's very funny. No. Interesting. So, is it because I'm not using anything right now? I'm not doing anything? Or is it because the hot fluoroketone not leaving? That didn't do anything. Interesting. 0% consumption? Okay. So if we had something like an asteroid grabber that was constantly grabbing asteroids. I need to stop clicking on that. Oh man. Does this cover everything? It does. I mean, do we make a slim ship here? Kind of blockade run the end? Do we make a long boy? I know the railguns will do a lot of work for destroying the asteroids because they're so disgustingly strong. Actually, how hard is it to make railgun ammo? Let's try to make some. Railgun shell. So we need explosives, steel. Can rotate them 45 degrees? This cannot be rotated. Oh, you can. Interesting. That's an interesting look. That's for sure. I'll keep that in mind. That's like, is this the only item in the game you can do this with? Not quite explosive steel, but we're getting there. Let's see here. We also want rocket turrets. So I'm thinking like we do a bank here. Like how many rocket turrets do I want is the real question. What if we do that? Come up here, I guess. Have it feed all of them. Can't feed the corner ones. Let's try it. My worry here is crossfire. Like them shooting stuff here. But to make explosive, we gotta go back a step. We'll actually have to do the coal refraction. Where is it? What am I looking for? I want to make explosives. Where are they? They're on this tab, thank you. But we need coal, sulfur, and water. We need a processing place for all the asteroids we grab. We need asteroid grabbers. Good lord. So many steps. So something like that. Rockets can be passed from turret to turret. That's interesting. That's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break and go try to deal with the nose and eye situation. I apologize. I know we just started stream, but my face is like, I cannot focus. I apologize. So I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. Let me get you guys something to watch while we wait. Where's the jewels at? The jewels needs to... Did it pick everything up? I need to send this. I think my scale's much too small. We'll take a look at it when I get back. Did it request everything? Let me guess, we're out of rocket. No, we shouldn't be ever out of rocket fuel on Aquilo. We have plenty of everything. What's going on here? We have no rocket fuel. What is going on here? That explains a lot. Okay, how is the Jules doing? Oh man. Oh, wait another minute. Because I really don't want to send the jewels off without it picking everything up. God, they're sexy. God, these cryogenics plants are fucking massive. God, look at how fast they go together. Okay, the cryogenics plants are all we need. I'll send the jewels away, and then I will take a short break. You go to Vulcanus once you've picked up your items. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. You guys can watch the jewels escape Aquilo. I'll be back. I apologize. Okay, I'm back. I hope I feel a little bit better. I apologize for the wait. Thank you for shouting out Sophie. Okay. Back to work. Was it 10% more fire rate? 15% more fire rate? Have you seen the Factorio Daco? No, I have not. What is the Factorio Daco? Do enlighten me. Documentary, I say. The fluoroketone. I'd say 3 railguns should be enough. I want to see this thing get built. Looks awesome. Go 0.4 hot fluoroketone. It's amazing how hot the hot fluoroketone stays. Okay. So an idea was proposed that instead of crushing down ores as they came along, crushing them down and then direct inserting the crushed ore into whatever we needed. So I suppose we try that. So if we're getting 3 crushers worth, we should technically do like 4 crushers worth. So maybe like not one here, but like one here. Also, these should be... Oh, can you not ghost, like, legendary stuff? There we go. So maybe, like, here and here and here and here. That gives us some nice coverage. I think this needs to be one closer. Yeah. That gives us some good coverage of asteroid collection. It's not centered. Okay, now it's centered? Question mark. Now it's centered. That's not centered. Yeah, that's definitely not centered. What is not even about this? I guess just this belt. It's this little nub right here that makes it look so strange. So, what's the idea here? So, direct crushing. And then we need to stick the carbonics. I need a chemical plant. Why do I not have a chemical plant on this list? Oh, my nose is still running. I do. I literally just saw it. Whole synthesis. So 2 of the 3 items come directly from the carbonic asteroid. Productivity plus 70%. That's pretty good. So I guess we could theoretically do this anywhere and just feed it wherever we're gonna... Like, we could make our thruster block, make our water processing area, and then just pump that water wherever we need it. And this would be one of the areas we'd pump it to. I'm curious how powerful this process is. Like, will one of these be enough? Like, we're gonna make, theoretically, a lot of explosives. So from here, we need to make explosives. So, more sulfur. Oh, man. I don't know about the direct insertion. Because breaking down the asteroid isn't a... isn't a one-to-one recipe, right? Like, this gives us 1.69. You can't see it. It's behind me. 1.69 and 0.67 sulfur. So 1.69 carbon, 0.67 sulfur. So it would make more carbon than sulfur? Direct insertion doesn't seem like the way to go. Like a small stockpile belt would be better. There is so much, man. God, I'm so tempted to just smack railguns onto the Drake. Instead of making this whole ship, because the Drake could do it, man. You know what? Maybe I should put my money where my mouth is. Do I really think the Drake can make it? Hold on. Who would we even send? It would have to be the Jewels. Where would you fit the railguns? I mean... yeah, I guess they don't really have a location. They could probably... I could probably tuck them in here. Like right here. Right here. Does that cover... That definitely covers the entire area. Oh, he's an entomologist, and he recently found a new breed of scorpion, which he named after Factorio. That's pretty cool. Neobuthus Factorio, a species discovered in Somalia in 2018. An entire new species of scorpion is really cool. Let's first make the railgun cannon rounds down here. So, what do I need for railgun rounds? They should be fairly easy to make here on the surface. As a matter of fact, there is a... Scorpione. Look at this. What the... What the hell? Yeah, we're making them right here. So here's our problem. 10 rounds to a stack. Makes it very inconvenient to haul into deep space. That is a little annoying. If they even stacked to like 25, they'd be fine, but 10 is so little. Yeah, I think we continue with the construction of the Omega. What's our theoretical? Also, I guess we could add rocket or railgun rounds here. Hold on, let me... Let me weave this. Okay, there's no more area to weave here. Where we weave in, right here. We need to come here. I kind of just want to use them, I'll be honest. Let's request 200. Hundreds PM? I'm not sure what that is. Probably a term I'm not super familiar with. And so now I just need to weave it over there. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, maybe it will be a little hard. That's what she said. I just want to shoot one of these bad boys, you know? Let's see. Does it destroy everything in front of it? Oh no. Well, that's a little bit of a problem. Oh god. I mean, yeah. That creates some logistical problems. Wait, can it shoot over walls then? Wait, it only destroyed the rocket turrets. It didn't destroy the normal turrets. Interesting. Do I have rocket turrets on the way, by the way? Well, it's setting up more. Everything, no. Everything in the line of fire. I mean... I feel like it didn't destroy everything. Well, that's a little aggravating. Well, that also preludes to the design philosophy that I will need. Oh yeah, because it shows everything in red that it's gonna hit. That's pretty funny. Can I do this? I think so. I went on the inside, like right here. No, that still needs to exist. We'll get it, hold on. There we go. God, listen to the sound they make when they fire, though. It's so good. Let's just send it somewhere. Wanna listen to him? So good. Instantly evaporates those asteroids. Actually, let's see it do a run to Aquilo. I'm very curious. We'd probably have to slow down a little bit if we were going to go to Aquila. We'd also need a gun in the middle. That's such a sick sound. I'd say another one like right here. Would cover the inside. And it would be perfect. They also shoot very slowly, so they don't consume ammo very fast. So we don't need to produce like 1 million at a time. We just need probably one factory producing rounds. I'm surprised the endgame tech is rail cannons, and they aren't even that, like, yeah, you can use them on enemies, but that's not really what you would use them for. Theoretically, another inner turret wouldn't go amiss either. I think we'll move at half speed towards the edge of the solar system and see what happens. I'm curious. I'm kind of sad our Drake design has been nerfed just a little bit. I want to see just how powerful these railguns are. Do I have to research this? How do we get out of here? Huh? Why can't I go here? Do I need to research all the things? I need to do this? Oh, yes, I do. It's a very cheap research. Oh, but we need to make Glebas. God damn it. Okay, I have to go to Gleba. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize I thought the Prometheum science pack was something extra. I didn't realize you had to research it. Every science in the game. Oh man, I thought we were never gonna have to visit Gleba again. I thought it was self-sufficient. It was not. I wonder what happened. Like, it should be theoretically impossible for us to lose all of our eggs. I wonder if it's because I took the system down for so long that they stagnated. We'll find out. Okay. Oh, man. You're out on the planet. I might need to just rest. For some reason today I am unusually tired. Did I fall asleep? When did I talk last? At least 8 minutes ago. Yeah, I passed out. Well, it's official. I finally fell asleep on stream. Although, to be fair, I am lacking much sleep, so I'm not really that surprised. I also put myself in a position to pass out for a minute. I feel fine now. My body has this unique thing where if I'm like sleepy or tired, and I sleep for like 10 to 15 minutes, I feel fine. I do. I am ready to continue. We can at least get this stuff done. I think I will end stream a little bit early tonight. And get some rest, but not yet. I want to get Gleba back up and running, so let's go kill some bugs. Leslie here. Oh, I guess I could ship down some railgun cannon rounds for my portable railgun. Do we have any left? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, never mind. Where did I cut that line at? There it is. Man, you missed your chance though, FaZe. You could have done a redeem and woke me up. Shotgun rounds. That would have been very funny. Yeah, let's grab a little bit more. Do I have any rockets? I guess I didn't really need rockets. Let you rest until you're my bot. Don't let me sleep on stream. I'm supposed to be asleep. That's not part of the show. I appreciate the thought, though. I guess I don't have any rockets. That's interesting. I guess I came over here on the Folly. Maybe well, next time I shall make noise. What is the ship doing here? The ship needs to go to Gleba. I mean, rockets theoretically should be really easy to make on Gleba, right? Like, in theory. Should be, yeah. I guess you don't have access to coal. No, we have access to coal. Hold on. We could do some coal synthesis right here. Needs to be a chemical plant. So we need coal. Oh, we don't want to do that. We want to make carbon synthesis. I'm glad I woke up before. Walnut King, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. It's good to see you. That would have woken me up for sure. I apparently passed out on stream for a few minutes. For the first time ever. I have never fallen asleep on stream before. I'm very eepy. Apparently, I was out for about 8 to 10 minutes. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. If you don't know who I am, my name's Ice the Vampire. I'm a human wizard who runs the space station called Live Rise Station. Thank you so much for the raid. If you need to raid and rest, please do so. But if not, let me know what was going on in Fallout New Vegas. I would have been... I actually have a really fast reaction time to being woke up because I, for a very long time, slept next to work. As it were, how do I make... carbon? In a biochamber? Yes. So we need a little bit of nutrients. Thank you for the raid. I made it to the Vegas Strip and killed Benny. Who's Benny and why did he need to die? Why? Tell me Benny deserved it at least. He did deserve it, right? You didn't just kill an innocent person, right, Walnut King? You would never do that, right, Walnut King? Never, ever. I actually don't need this. I will need it for the other thing later. Tried to kill me. He attempts to kill you at the beginning of the game by shooting you in the head, but luckily a doctor was nearby and saved my life, so I hunted him down. I mean... Wait, you got shot in the head? What? What do you mean? Huh? But why? The game was rigged from the start. Your game with lots of fun. Yeah, Fallout New Vegas is like one of those games. I'm not really a big Fallout person, but I definitely consider it. Like, Fallout is just such a good game. Let's just do something really simple like this. Okay, and then we need something to get rid of the spoilage. XD. Although I feel like in this case, the spoilage should go back into the machine, I guess? I don't really need to do this. But this will teach me about coal synthesis. So now we need to synthesize coal, correct? And then I just need some water. Water sippy. Give me my logistics. Fuck it. Give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. I do have rockets on me. What the fuck? You know what? Who's Folly? Go pick up some fucking railgun rounds. I want some railguns. Baby no money. It's pretty slow. Do I have what I need? I have pumps, tanks. They didn't grab a single pump. Guys, please. Oh, I don't have offshore pumps. I do have enough. Let's not mess with our current design. Just bring this over here. And this also you'd want productivity modules in. This also needs water. So you could back to back these theoretically. Yeah, like why not? And then productivity modules here as well. And then a passive provider chest. Probably at least another beacon. Interesting. So yeah, you don't need very much. And we will have access to carbon on the spaceship. So we won't need to worry about like turning spoilage into coal. What are we missing out on here? Coal. It's a shame the stuff that spoils in the inventory doesn't get put back into the spoilage slot. That's kind of a nightmare. We're not naturally producing any spoilage, so... The more we get out of the system, I think the better the results will be. That needs power. Yeah, scrape off every bit of spoilage we can. Because we need a lot of it. Probably cut this in half. Oh, man. Where else could we siphon off spoilage? I can't believe how easy it is to produce plastic. It's kind of crazy. Okay, let's fix our little issue. We need more egg. Egg. Do I even have a radar on this planet? I don't think I dropped a single one on this planet. How do I make a radar? It's like I'm playing like Rookie Factorio all over again. Iron gear, iron plate. We don't need that many. God, we use so few production machines here. I don't have one. I was looking for one to grab. I did not have one. Let's see here. What it needs, iron gear wheel. We'll do the old-fashioned chain recipe. Radar. Yeah, that literally just makes more. Because so much of it is on this last one. I mean, theoretically, what if we did this? Like that's slightly better. No, this one has just produced more. And then we do this small requester chest. We'll request, like, I don't know. I'm being really lazy using bots when I could just, like, funnel it over here or whatever. Why are robots being taken? Oh, I'm requesting robots. Or I'm requesting radars, okay. I apparently do have radar coverage. I wonder what's... Did I put radars down? I don't think I did. Does something else give you radar coverage? Not 100% sure. It's hard to tell, but it looks like I already have some radar coverage. I think that's all I need. Okay. Let's go kill some aliens. Oh right, I was gonna get railgun ammo. We sent the Folly. Give me I don't know, what's our Vulcanist group? Let's say 200. 100. Oh man. Yeah, we have everything we need. Theoretically, we could absolutely just blitz the ending. If I loaded up, if I made like a really long boy ship, filled up with enough railgun rounds and rocket rounds, it wouldn't even need... All it would do is it would need to produce fuel. Which is pretty easy to do. The blockhead ship. I'm very curious if the Drake could do it or not. Or the Jules. I think the Jules could do it. Even without the fusion reactor. 100 kilometers is a long way. I think mostly it would run out of ammo. Look at that. Holy cow. Very expensive logistics request. Let's make it 100. Let's see here. Have these killed anything? No. You know, another interesting thing is there's no like fertilizer or a better recipe or anything that you can do to get more plants. Like the plants that you get are the plants that you get, and that's it. Which is pretty nuts, honestly. I still think a train system would be really cool here on Gleba. If and when I do play Factorio again, if I play with friends, I will definitely look at probably being the Gleba guy, because I don't think anybody else will want to do Gleba. And then, I'll do like a proper Gleba build, you know what I mean? Which would be pretty cool. I wonder how powerful the railgun really is. What's its range? The range is farther than any of the other guns we have. It probably one-taps anything we shoot it with. Yeah, the Folly's on its way back. Nut. Glorious nut. I'd say the one thing that would make Gleba hard without to start out with or early on, no recyclers. Especially if you came here first. Like that would be really bad. Because you can make robots on Gleba. That's not that hard. Actually, yeah, you could totally make flying robot frames on Gleba. What's going on here? Why are we getting so few? I see. Why not just... filters. That explains why these aren't getting built very fast. But I personally think, without getting too crazy, a robot network is an absolute must on Gleba. Let's not go too crazy. There we go. Now we're out of blue chips. Which, as you know, I just did the bare minimum. We got plenty of them. Yeah, look at this thing go. Let's up our request counts a little bit. Be fine. Man, if only this was Fulgora. You know, for all my taunting of, I want to spend more time, I want to spend time on Aquilo, I want to spend time on Fulgora, I've spent the most time on Gleba. Which, I think that kind of shows how fun it is. It just presents a much more interesting challenge than any of the other planets. Like, all the other planets are fairly straightforward. Once you set them up, they run forever, and you don't need to adjust them. There's nothing that can happen. It just runs. There's no... Nothing. Gleba is very easy. Okay, we need egg. Let's go get some egg. We gotta kickstart our Gleba science again. It died for some reason. I want to learn how to make that auto thing that makes, always ensures you have like some eggs on hand no matter what. It uses a train car, which is why I find it interesting. Oh my god. So it absolutely vaporizes them. That's amazing. You love to see it. It does do like 10,000 physical damage. Can anyone shot this big guy? That was a big one. I don't know if that's the largest size, but it's pretty close. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Run! Ooh, he got me. He needed one more hit, too. Well, that's not good. Look at that. Health regen. Is this the big guy? Yeah, it's the biggest one. There might be a giant one. Oh, man. I'm going to have to get back to my body. I don't know if I can. I should be able to if I walk. I do have spare mech armor and goodies, so. Actually, very easy. I just grab a bunch of defender capsules. I'll have to walk over to get the defender capsules, though. Yeah, I'll just have to walk. Ugh. This is the speed that we normally go at. Can you believe it? Oh, God. To honestly get down here on the belts, that'll make me run much faster. Oh. Oh. I'm sure, I think my defender drones had mostly worn off by that point. I'm sure with a full suite of defender drones, it would have been no issue. Or some Tesla towers, either or. Now, I don't have any spare mech armor here with me. Kind of the whole problem. I do have a Spider-Tron, though. I think I will use this. Why can't I place one here? Yeah, there we go. Rockets. Just basic rockets would be fine. Actually, let's use stack inserters here because that's what we have on the planet. I don't have any of my stuff. Gonna add some speed modules to that. Do I not have any speed modules in the container? I don't. Fasten it in. Yeah, we need to wait a minute. I can ship down some rockets from the Folly, I think. Is the Folly carrying our backup ammo? No. Who has our extra ammo? I think it's the hydrogen. Yeah, the hydrogen has extra ammo. Unload the ammunition. Send it forth. This is why we have backups. Where's that Spidertron at? Spidertron is so worth the effort. Alright, let's go. It might be slow, but sure a hell of a lot faster than walking there manually. Yeah, where did I die? I died here. Without any shields or anything, I don't think the Spidertron actually takes on a big stomper. But with a full shield suite, I don't think there's anything stronger than the Spidertron of the game. Howdy, it's good to see you, Puzzle Pirate. Welcome back to Life Fire Station. I have died for the first time in a while. I died to a big stomper. Trying to test out the railgun. I got a little too overconfident. I have a very limited supply of ammunition to get back to my body. Yeah, let's not mess with them if we can help it. Yeah, they're actually quite large. I mean, they are big stompers, so... Ah, much better. Only I had nuclear bombs. Legalized nuclear bombs. Alright, let's see. Holy fuck. Okay, never mind. It does do a lot of damage to me. But overall, they were not much of a threat. Oh, also, how long do I have left on the eggs? Let's go get the eggs back and get them started. Is Big Stomper the largest Stomper you can fight? Hello, Professor Chase. You missed out. I fell asleep on stream. We need to get the Glebicines going again so we can get the last research. I didn't realize this research was required to get to the end of the game. It's funny, now that I have my armor back. The hard day is not over yet. It is going to happen soon, and I am incredibly stressed. So, just trying to enjoy myself a little bit and stream a little bit, even though I know I'm not streaming at 100% or commentating at 100%. I knew if I didn't stream tonight, I'd kick myself for not doing it. Okay, we're back. Now, I'm gonna kickstart this process. What is going on here? So, what happened? Hey, we're making eggs again. I wonder what happened, because the eggs come out and they pass by the chambers before going back in. So theoretically, we never should have ran out of egg. And the overflow goes... Yeah, the holidays for me have not started yet. Monday they will start, when I no longer have to deal with work. Yeah, fascinating. What in God's green name is this? Oh, I don't have a way to dispose of spoilage here. Fascinating. Okay. So those eggs will hatch, but we have Tesla turrets around. They'll be fine. So, who's been waiting for the supplies here? Yes. The Lord Emperor Posh King Marza has been waiting patiently. What a mouthful of a name. We're also producing rockets here now. This is the chain. It's actually quite compact. And it will be much more consistent when we're doing it on the space station or on the ship. But this is to make individual rockets. We theoretically want explosive rockets. And we want more explosives mostly because we need it to make railgun rounds as well. So the chain would look something like this. So you got your coal synthesis. And these could probably all be really close together. So you got your carbon coming in. Or even better, you could do like asteroid crushers, I guess. Can I place asteroid crushers down on the surface? Yeah, the gravity is too high. Okay. Yeah, because the next step would be to put more explosives in. Right. And these produce fairly slowly. Even with speed modules. I feel like productivity bonus here would be really good. Right, you can't. Where do these rockets keep going? Am I requesting rockets? What's requesting rockets? Let's speed these bad boys up and see what we can do. Yeah, I think the nicest thing about this chain is that we are going to have unlimited coal. Oh, is my spider turn requesting it? I don't think so. No, it doesn't have any requests. I think it was just a fluke. I think it hadn't made any yet, and I thought it had made some. So you do something like this. And in the same belt. It's like you got your belt of carbon coming through. You need sulfur as well, right? Man, there's so many different ways you could do this. There's like an endless number of ways you could actually do this. So you could do like, let's say this is the crusher. You could do your crusher. And then you've got your carbon and sulfur coming off here. And then you could outflow that. You throw it off the ship. And then grab everything you want off of it. So you do like, you know, here's my sulfur. Here's this. And you're making the coal here, so you'd want to pass the coal across, right? I need a long-handed inserter. I don't think you can, yeah, I don't think you can do that. Because direct insertion would be best. Does anybody know the ratio of coal synthesis to... This is probably a long shot. The coal synthesis to explosives ratio? It's probably a pretty important ratio. We do something like this. So you do your direct insertion. And then this is pulling everything. I can look here. This makes 0.5 coal per second. This consumes 0.25. So I could make 2. Theoretically, if we speed them up, should be the same thing, right? Yeah. And I don't care about consumption, realistically. And so now... What? Oh, did these eggs hatch? They did. Okay, so this is an ongoing problem. That's very funny. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh, I know why. This thing shot them. That's very funny. Wow, that was actually a lot of biochambers that blew up. Okay. I feel like we could compact this even more, but there's no way to get... Could do something like this. No. Could do something like this. Does this actually take up less space? It would appear that it does not. It does, however, look really cool. So something like that. And then you take it off to do whatever you want, make your rockets or whatever. To make all these different parts, the rockets, we just need construction. So bop, bop for self-insertion. And then to make the ammunition, the railgun ammunition. Need steel and copper cable. These things are kind of expensive, honestly. They're cheap but expensive. Productivity, yeah, probably prod on the explosives, because... Well, in space, it won't matter as much because we'll have infinite resources. But it might just be more efficient. Like, if we throw down... We don't have to worry about power on the spaceship. We have a fucking fusion reactor. If we did like this... Boot up. Something like this... I think this makes more than enough explosives. To get to the edge of the solar system, this makes more than enough. Right. And then we go from there. Like, I don't know if I like this. This is a lot of belt space. Theoretically, we could go a step farther with the auto insertion. One of these makes railgun ammo. One of these makes rockets. So we're not worried about... I'd imagine this produces 1.25. Oh, this could supply like 3 or 4. Yeah, so... No, we definitely want to belt them. I was gonna say, we could fit some accumulators in here. What else could I fit in here? That hits everything. Research all technologies, baby. We did it. Well, we made some progress tonight, even if I'm a little under the weather. We've done it. So what I wanted to do before we continue... I want to test something. Oh, a little bit of graphical glitch in my Factorio game. No, not Aquilo, Vulcanus. We unfortunately do not have any railgun rounds left. Gonna set this to about 1,000. That's a lot of particles, sir. Only the finest particles to pelt the human wizard. Thank you for acknowledging. Let's up this count a little bit. Let's make it... Something very interesting is about to go down. Why are there only... It's not that many railgun rounds. I'm not okay with that small amount of railgun rounds. Excuse me. Like, I'm sorry. Where are my beacons at? I do love that some of our ships occasionally get clipped by stuff. It is fascinating. I'm gonna take a quick stab at trying to beat, quote unquote, beat the game tonight. So, long and short of it is, I think this ship can just make it, but I don't think it can make it back. So we'll see. I don't know if it'll be able to hold 1,000 rifle rounds. It also does not have a fusion reactor. It's going to rely on good old-fashioned nuclear power. We do have 73 megawatts of nuclear power, so I'm not super worried about it. Loading up the belts. Theoretically, at some point here, I should balance this. I think right here would be fine. Yep. Just for loading purposes. Can we do it? Look at this bad boy go. All that, and it's still not producing them very quickly. Good to know. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more than that. We're basically gonna need the entire complement of whatever I've asked for. So, all belts loaded plus 1,000 rounds. I'm not super worried about the rocket count, but the railgun rounds are the only way to defeat the largest asteroids. This is actually a good note that just because you've requested something, you have to request enough. If you got belts, those have to be filled up too, and that takes time. So even though I only requested 1,000 rounds, I really requested like 5,000 rounds. I love just because we're over Vulcanus how little we're using our nuclear reactor. The fact that there are still more on the way. I guess what I could do for Vulcanus is build another one. Yeah, we're gonna supply the planet side. We need to step our game up. Look at how slow they are. This is actually a pretty small rocket silo as well. Trevor, it's going really good. True Nevor, it's good to see you. Welcome back to Life Rise Nation. It's going well. I'm a little under the weather mentally, but the factory is here to console me in my time of need. Yeah, just getting a decent supply of railgun rounds seems to be quite the chore. Especially seeing as they can only be launched up 10 shells at a time. I'd love somebody to do an animation comparing all the different sizes of things based on their tonnage. Because some of them would be really wacky. Not enough to fill one rocket. The numbers are all over the place here because I'm producing them as fast as I can. Yeah. Yeah, that's still got a long way to go because it's got to fill this whole belt up. Yeah, because imagine, like, you only ship up 10 rounds for the railgun. You can ship up 50 magazines. But I think the size limit on rockets is 100. So the rockets must be tiny. Yeah. Oh, no, 25. Okay. No, the magazine size is 10. Oh, rocket capacity 50. Okay, so it's 50. The shotgun shells are the same size as the rifle rounds. The fact that you can only ship 25 shells at a time is kind of weird. The artillery shells, you can ship 10 at a time, which is pretty funny. Yeah, like 5 or 6 of these going at once would probably have been the call. Like an entire array of these would have been better. I didn't realize they produced this slowly. How's everybody going over here? How did this get cooled off? Oh, I see, sir. No, like this. Oh, no, it doesn't need to be there. Never mind. There we go. I love fusion reactors. We finally had a holmium. Nope, not quite. Yeah, the holmium consumption is surprisingly slow. That is a lot of science. But do they love you? I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. Still waiting on the backup. Although it's happening much quicker now. We're... Oh, maybe not. With 10 at a time, it is... Okay, we're here. We still have to produce 1,000 more. What's our rate of production here? Vulcanus. $38 a minute. Let's fix our rates here. Come on. When in doubt, build more. Apparently we're outside the logistics network somehow. That's unacceptable. Fix that. Hopefully we have some sort of roboports in the system. There we go. Now, I think we're making enough railgun rounds. This is a very important chest that needs to fill back up immediately. Come on. Let's see how much our production increased. There we go, 100 a minute. That's much better. I think we are actually, yep, there we go. Much better. All right. Where am I at? I am on this ship. Once we have 1,000 rounds, we're going to send it. Wow. 1,000 rounds is a lot of rounds. We have 100. I think it's going to have to be 500 rounds. I don't think we have room for 1,000. If we didn't have the low density structure on us, we'd probably have room. At 10 per shot. That's 200 right there. I like how consistently now like 100 are on the way. It shows just what a bottleneck is. Like I have multiple silos constantly launching. But this shows just what a bottleneck it is to ship stuff to the planet. And that's why you want to produce some of it in space. Ten more minutes. Well, technically 7 more minutes now. Plus all the launches. Jesus. The constant stream of ships landing. It looks so freaking cool. I wonder if rocket silos have a stat that shows how many launches they've done.